Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome back to Billy Forex. So it's been 5 years almost to the day that I've owned this bike, the Triumph Explorer, and I feel like it deserves a 5-year ownership review. So this bike, even though it's a 2012 launch model and is way behind in terms of power and rider rates and compared to the latest KTMs, for example, I still find it completely exciting to ride and still very rewarding. And let's be real here, 135 brake horsepower, 89 foot-pounds of torque is enough for 99% of most situations. It's only when you compare it to the latest adventure bikes that on paper at least it seems a bit of a slouch, but I can assure you though it is not. The power is hard hitting yet smooth, it really gets you in the guts when it hits its power curve, and the noise from that triple engine is glorious. It's the best handling bike I've ever owned, and given the size and the weight of it, that's quite special. It feels light, it feels responsive, and it doesn't falter when pushed. Everything seems to work in harmony with each other. So it's easily the best long distance machine I've had, and I've owned a GS, albeit a 2006 model. It has massive luggage capacity, you can even rest your legs on the crash bars and engage the awesome cruise control for just about the most laid back experience you're likely to find on a motorcycle. So let's start at the top. The screen, I'm 6'2", and regardless of what position I have my screen in, I get a lot of wind noise. Now the later Explorers have adapted the front area and the shape of the screen to alleviate these issues, but to be fair, it's only a problem on motorway speeds, and some earplugs pretty much solve the problem. So heading on down, the dash is a little bit dated now, yet perfectly functional and easy to navigate and read. But those new TFT screens on the KTMs and the latest speed triples look incredible, and I've heard rumours that the heavily updated 2018 Explorer will have a TFT screen, possibly with GPS built in. If that is the case, I am sold. So the engine, still an absolute beauty. The sound is raw and intoxicating. It's completely powerful enough and has not skipped a beat since I've owned it. And the finish, that deep metallic gloss that wowed me when I first saw it, is still just as good as ever. In fact, the entire finish is holding up incredibly well considering the salted winter roads of the UK. So what's gone wrong? Well, amazingly nothing. It hasn't even blown a fuse. The only issues I've ever had was one of its fog lights and the heated grip stopped working, and these were probably repaired and replaced under the Triumph warranty. So all in all, if you're looking for a super capable, good looking bike that will commute, do weekend blast, or cross continents with ease, you can do much worse than getting an Explorer. And since they've been around for 5 years now, you can get a fully spec'd up one for really decent money, so definitely check them out. Okay guys, that is it. Again, thank you very much for watching. Ride safe, be good. Adios.